Okay, welcome to Xamarin for Absolute Beginners. I'm joined today by Jerry O'Brien. I am Christopher Harrison. What we're going to do is introduce ourselves. We'll talk a little bit about what it is that we're going to talk about, and then get on into kind of what Xamarin is all about. So first up, my name, like I mentioned a second ago, is Christopher Harrison. I'm a senior content producer here at Microsoft Learning. I'm a longtime MCT, I'm a web guy, big OSS fan, and then outside of work, I'm a husband, I'm a marathoner, and I'm a father of one four-legged child. And Jerry?
Yeah, I love your prelude. We're going to talk about what we're going to talk about.
See?
I love that stuff.
Thank you.
So who am I? Yeah, so I'm Jerry O'Brien. I'm a senior content developer here at Microsoft Learning. Primary focus is on the developer audience. Again, a longtime MCT like Christopher. Formerly a consultant, book and course author, car enthusiast. You must have thrown that one in at the bottom. Right?
I did, but it's true, you are.
But it is true, yeah, because I'm constantly wheeling and dealing and changing cars and stuff. But what I tell people most importantly, though, is I'm a lifelong learner, so I love to learn. I'm continuously learning something, a new language or the new features of something, or moving on to where I can better myself. So I love helping people get to that point as well.
It's actually one of the best parts of this job.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about what it is that we're going to talk about. You'll notice that I have an agenda here, not hidden. So this module is the basics of what is Xamarin. Talk about why you might want to choose Xamarin for your development. Module 2 will take a look at how to install Xamarin. There's a few little tips, tricks that you need to know when you get in to do that. Module 3 will do our Hello Xamarin. We'll take a look at a Xamarin project, how to get up and running there. Module 4, we'll take a look at how to do testing on an emulator. And then in 5, we'll take a look at how to do our debugging and see how you can do step through, even if you happen to be connected to a Mac, which is pretty slick. And then finally, last but not least, because emulators are exactly that, they're emulators, if you want to test it on an actual device, we're going to show you how to sideload your app into a device. Now, the first big question, though, that we want to ask is, what is Xamarin? Well, put simply, Xamarin is going to allow you to write your applications using Visual Studio and in .NET. Now, what you're going to have is you're going to have a shared library that, again, is written in .NET. Uses standard .NET libraries. This is where your business logic is going to go. This is where your data access code is going to go. And again, stop me if you've heard this before, it's using .NET. So all of those skills that you already have, you can now apply to writing mobile applications by using Xamarin. And then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to have different facades for the different platforms, which leads us perfectly into the next question of why use Xamarin? Well, because again, it's built on .NET, it's built on the skills that you already have, and this is most important, is it allows you to easily target multiple platforms. So you can target Windows Mobile, you can target iOS, and you can target Android, all from the same project. And sometimes you can even do so without having to create those facades and have that write once and have that work on every mobile platform. But if you are looking to get into device specific and work in the idioms on those general devices, it's much easier to do this here than it is to fire up Xcode, than it is to fire up all the other various tools and write for each one of those platforms. And so that really is what Xamarin is all about.
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool. So, like I said, very short little intro module. Really just wanted to talk about what Xamarin is. But of course, you probably actually want to see Xamarin. But to do that, we need to install that. And that's actually going to be in the next module. So we'll see you in the next module.